Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the NYXL Pop-Up Shop High School Invitational Tournament. We are down here in Brooklyn having a beautiful time. We've gone through about half of our matches for the day, give or take, but we still got a bunch of action left for you guys here, so do not miss out on the next match, which is going to be our first round of the losers bracket. We will be seeing Bayshore go up against Weehauken.
I mean, Bayshore is.
Bayshore's yours, yeah, we talked about that before the break. We already know why you like Bayshore, but the real topic is my boys on Weehauken. They are the ones here to make a statement, the underdogs, ready to show up and body some fools, you know what I'm saying?
Body fools, oof. I mean, it looks like they got bodied in that first semifinals,
hey,
though,
you know,
by
warm
Bronx.
up, little rust.
Oh, warm up, of course. Weehauken High School getting that warm up in there. They're revved and ready to go now. The boys from NJ making a splash here.
Let's go. Ooh, that was intense. I like it. I love it. Now we're just waiting to see what we're going to be getting into, actually, for our first map. I can give you a quick peek right there, if you guys would like. The first round of our losers will actually be, I believe, another 2CP map.
Another 2CP.
Pretty consistent. I think it might be Volskaya.
Volskaya again.
Not, I can't confirm or deny that yet.
Confirm or deny.
It might be Numbani, too.
Regardless of what the map is, we will find out very shortly. But I just want to give a shout out to NYXL itself, the brilliant staff here at the pop-up shop. At Excelsior pop-up shop here. You know, come stop by the front desk. Talk to Ryan and Matsuri, you know, get your picture taken by Ethan. The front cafe has some great people. Tim over at that merchandise shop. Stop by, shop, land, play, hang out, drink some coffee. You could even grab a beer if you really want to. And just,
hey, we're in high school here, okay? We're dealing with the youth of America.
I mean, the parents are here too. They could get a
parents, yeah. If you want to come down,
a few of the athletic directors for their high schools are here too. They
yeah, exactly. All the support coming out for all these high school players. It's incredible to see how esports is really being nurtured in these communities. And we talked about this earlier, but you have the chance to bring it to your high school. All you have to do is have that drive, have that passion, and find some friends who also have that dream. Get in touch with High School Esports League, HSEL, and you have that chance. And as I say that, I think we're readied up. We're good to go in the lobby. Both teams are at the PCs, ready to go. This is do or die, our first elimination match of the day. Bayshore High School, Weehauken High School. It's time to go down.
One of these teams will be going home. Let's find out which one it is.
Hopefully, not my boys in Weehauken.
I mean, one of them has to go, right? So it's a kind of a 50-50 regardless. But then when you consider the fact that, you know, the previous performances and their current team SRs, as well as the...
Are you trying to add intangibles into an equation?
I mean, they're not intangibles, they're real tangibles.
But how do you attach value to that where you can get an optimal percentage?
Well, I mean, if you just take the team's average skill rating, you average them together, and you subtract the other team's skill rating, you could probably get something that's pretty close to prediction.
I mean, you could say that, but then, like I said, the intangibles, like how do you account for my boys from Weehauken having that underdog chip on their shoulder?
Maybe like 5%.
Yeah, that's what you attach to it, 5%?
Yeah, like it's a little bit extra grit, 5% maybe.
A little bit extra crit, okay.
Yeah,
we're doing crit damage now in Overwatch?
No, grit.
Oh, grit, okay.
Yeah, brilliant book by Angela Swansworth about the power of perseverance and passion. Check it out if you haven't read that. It's an amazing mental health, not self-help. It's more educational than
enlightenment.
Anything. No, educational.
I mean,
definitely not. It's more educational.
I mean, you could be enlightened by education. Why would it be no?
Oh, you're right, actually.
No, I'm Kenny, actually. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Kenny,
That's
we're heading
if I've ever heard
into Numbani here. Let's see what both teams have in store for us, as this is the home field of our favorite sound DJ, Lucio.
Oh, baby, he's going to amp it up here for sure. But we may not see a Lucio because, I mean, earlier we saw Lucio may not have been too popular of a pick with some of these teams. Some of the players may not have him in their hero pool. That's where we'll be seeing this.
Yeah, they don't like Lucio.
We'll be seeing these comfort picks come out then, you know? We're not seeing a bunch of meta-slave compositions like we did yesterday with the collegiate teams. We're seeing much more diversity, much more, I guess, comfort and individual skill being shown.
I think it's more like when you load into Overwatch as a game, you get a selection of heroes that appeal to a very wide audience. What hero did you play, Kenny, when you first started the game?
When I first started, I started back in beta. I started playing Roadhog 1.0, like my boy Kenny. You know what we're talking about.
Kenny, yeah. Kenny 4301. What numbers were you?
4103, I thought.
Oh my, 430. No,
maybe it's 4301. Oh well, we'll see him in the later game because right now we're looking at Weehauken and Bayshore. We got Bayshore looking to make an offensive push here on Numbani, the first hybrid map we are seeing today at the High School Invitational. We're following along with his Sombra, but not for long. We got Headlight here on the payload. Unfortunately for Weehauken, They lose both their supports in Ana and Zenyatta. They are left with the only the health bars that they have on hand, and that does not look very promising. We see Odd Gecko and I Need Healing picking up some clutch kills on the side of Bayshore, and now it's just a matter of time until Weehauken is wiped and we move on to point 2.
Yeah, a quick off.
This Geico ad is intended only for people who grew up in the 80s.
Renting VHS tapes is dope.
So is saving money with Geico.
And their 24/7 access to licensed agents is totally fresh. Word.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Offensive take there by Bayshore High School. It seems Yellow Demon was the only one on that side who was able to get 2 trade frags on their side. They need some more muscle power, some more step up from the rest of their team if they're going to defend on this map.
Yeah, we see the rest of Weehauken trying to regroup, but Master Things and Ace get picked again. That's a second time both supports for Weehauken have fallen at the same time. That might be a sign of things to come. We'll have to wait and see if they can adapt to this gameplay. We see on the side of Bayshore, though, they have ultimates coming up. Comparatively to Weehauken, they are far ahead. They have 1, 2, 3, almost 4 ultimates at their disposal.
Yeah, they're very close to this Nano Blade. Let's see if I Need Healing and Glass can successfully pull off this combination that has been known to wipe many a player off the map.
Oh, Wobbly Turtle playing really risky there, a little wobbly if you ask me, but he sets his sights on some stable ground. And I Need Healing jumps in with a Genji Blade. He gets 1, he gets 2, he gets taken out by Master Things, but not too long after. Rex follows up, takes out Master of Things, takes out Doom, and Bayshore is moving ahead just like planned.
Yeah, they're getting uncontested cart push. It looks like as Nash and Headlight look to regroup on this point and contest it. Bayshore, though, they still have, not still, they got another Nano Boost. Glass playing amazingly on this Honor right now, and they have EMP as well as a Diva Bomb, which have been known to wipe out teams.
Yeah, all you need is 2 ultimates, even 1 if used properly. And there it is, Jonah, the EMP and the Diva Bomb. Anyone going to draw? A huge bomb by Odd Gecko! Odd Gecko wipes out 4 with that Diva Bomb, and the rest of Weehauken are going to fall one after another, just like toy soldiers. This is not looking good.
Yeah, like nutcrackers for the Christmas season, they fall down one by one. Yellow Demon stalls the point for just a bare amount of time as he does drop to I Need Healing again. And here come Bayshore High School. They're rolling, they're running, they're revved up. Here comes the charge, though, from Headlight. He gets a shatter. Master Thing chimes in with a Zenyatta frag. He has the Transcendence as well. If he needs to use it, he might need to use it as well. It comes out and heals up his members on his team. Perhaps they can launch a counterattack with this, but no, Bayshore is still out and about. Rek is fragging out as the I Need Healing does unfortunately drop, and Headlight gets that kill on Glass, meaning Weehauken High School, the boys from NJ, the NJ Jersey Shore boys, hold on for another fight.
Weehauken isn't near the Jersey Shore, Jonah. Watch yourself.
Oh,
Do not associate me and the squad there.
I live at the Jersey Shore, so.
But Weehauken finally finding their footing. They were slipping up a bit, but now here they are on 3rd point defense of Numbani, ready to hold ground.
Where is Weehauken?
Weehauken is in North New Jersey.
Oh, by New Brunswick, right? Rucker?
No, even farther north than that.
Never mind. Back to the game.
But Master Things trying to get a 5 orb, unfortunately cannot connect. Meanwhile, his teammate Yellow Demon is dropped by Wobbly Turtle Sombra. She's being a nuisance in that backline. We see I Need Healing doing the complete opposite of that, actually dealing damage to people and bodying the side of Weehauken High School. And just like that, Bayshore High School pushes through Numbani and completes their attack.
Man, this Bayshore High School team, I Need Healing, he is having a standout performance on this Genji play right now. He's just going, she is
I
having...
Need Healing, she's popping off.
I Need Healing is just popping off right now.
And now we get to see what Weehauken can pull out on the attack side. These boys, they have to get ready for, honestly, an uphill battle. Because that was a very clean push by Bayshore. They had 1 hiccup there towards the end where Weehauken was able to find their footing, but Bayshore came back with some ultimates, came back with the right economy, and they just barreled through Weehauken. So now we have to see, can Weehauken do the same?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of offense this Weehauken team has available to them. They have been known to run this Yellow Demon on Doomfist. It's perhaps a hero that they can play on Numbani where there is 2 high grounds that are very accessible to them.
On the other hand, though, the side of Bayshore High School, they came out ready to play. They have numerous players showing up big time for them. They have I Need Healing on that Genji, absolutely dominating Weehauken. I think every time I Need Healing had a blade, it was at least 2 kills coming out with it.
Yeah,
incredible value from that ultimate.
These high school students, I Need Healing right now. She's fragging out, as they say.
Oh, she's a top-tier fragger right now, and we'll have to see if that continues over to the next round. We're going to be getting underway very shortly. A similar composition coming out on the side of Bayshore. We have Genji sticking to I Need Healing. We have Wobbly Turtle Sombra, except we still got Glass on that Ana. Absolutely huge last push.
Oh, look at this information, though, from Wobbly right now. He sees so much, and he scouts the enemy team. They see Weehauken's entire composition. They even see their pathing right now. He could potentially assassinate this Zenyatta on the backline. He goes for the hack, lands it on Ashe. Let's see if he can 1v1 this Ashe down. It's so low, but he finally gets him with Odd Gecko.
Yes. Nash finally drops, and now it's a 1-for-1 on both sides. Gecko unevening that score count, taking out Headlight. We now have a 2v1 on point, almost a 3v1, excuse me. Now we see the entirety of Bayshore just rolling over Weehauken and forcing them back to spawn, re-evaluating the options in front of them.
Yeah, this composition that Weehauken High School has come up with.
Oh no, Wobbly Turtle stuck around way too long, and now Yellow Demon gets a pick that's absolutely crucial for Bayshore to be able to push through this first point on Numbani.
This Weehauken High School has very good frontal up damage right here with the Ashe and the Reaper. These 2 hit-scan heroes are able to apply massive amounts of damage onto the front line of those who engage. But Doom's Arbiter dropping down there on the D.Va, perhaps resetting for his team right now. But as I say that, I Need Healing come in with a swift Genji dash and then a reset, dashing back out to safety. It looks like they've been put inside of corridor, but they're fighting back, trading on both sides. It's a 2-for-3 right here in favor of Bayshore. And it looks like a 4th kill from Boreal comes out, and that is that Lucio getting the better of that Reaper.
Exactly, Jonah, exactly. We're seeing Bayshore High School right now honestly just individually outplay the players on Weehauken. They need to work as a team if they want to succeed on this first point. That D.Va drop was way too late, and the rest of the team went into a fight with a 5v6, and they lost the advantage that Yellow Demon created for them earlier.
It looks like they're choosing a different pathing this time, though. They've elected to go to the top right side, but they haven't defended their Zenyatta properly. As I Need Healing gets the dash reset, has the Genji blade now, though.
Oh, but that's a huge Death Blossom. Oh man, Yellow Demon absolutely demolishing Glass, and I Need Healing on the side of Bayshore. We're looking to see if Weehauken has the opportunity to take point A. They drop a few more members, but oh no, it's not looking good for them. Bayshore holding strong, staggering the D.Va. She's at near 1 HP. It's just a matter of time until she gets left-clicked and dropped.
She gets back in mech, though, and then drops. She gets back, and then gets dropped again.
Unlucky.
It looks like Yellow Demon, though, with that Reaper ultimate gone from his ultimate economy, now switches over to that classic Doomfist that he's been playing all day now. It looks like this time, though, I Need Healing has that Genji blade, and Glass has that nano boost. Wobbly Turtle also with its EMP. Let's decide which offensive ultimate they choose to use.
This is a sneaky turtle here. He's trying to stay steady. We're behind the whole team right now. Can he make anything happen? The EMP is waiting to be used, but this man needs to make something work. I Need Healing doesn't even wait for the Sombra ultimate. Pops off, gets 1, gets 2. A late Transcendence comes in. It does nothing for the team. It keeps them alive, but it just extends the duration of their life until they die. Odd Gecko picking off Headlight. I Need Healing taking away Master Thing, and just like that, we see Weehauken High School only has 30 seconds left on Numbani attack.
Man, Bayshore right here choosing the proper ultimates to cycle. They don't use the EMP. They don't invest it. Save it in the bank right there. A great savings account now in Bayshore's side. They have the EMP. They have the D.Va. They even have a defensive ult in that of the sound barrier from the Lucio. It looks like they have the advantage right now, and they have all the information again. Wobbly Turtle on this Sombra is just stalking the members of Weehauken. A huge EMP
that's a huge EMP. It gets absolutely everyone on the team. The bomb does not pick up a single kill, unfortunately. As I say that, it actually picks up the other D.Va's mech. Doom Arbiter does, in fact, drop right afterwards. We are in overtime. All that's on the point for Weehauken is the Lucio. Can he beat his way around? Unfortunately not. Ace does his best to amp it up, but they just pull the plug on Weehauken, and Bayshore takes map 1.
Yeah, it looks like Weehauken is choosing to go with consistent pathing along the left side, not electing to go to main or underneath, means that the Sombra knows the information and is able to get the early call out to his teammates, allowing for an early defensive push.
Up here we are. We see a beautiful combination of ultimates used, just like we need to see in Ghosts, you know.
The Sombra EMP with that Diva Bomb is something that is just so clean, well executed, and a very well job by Bayshore High School.
Definitely. So now Bayshore has won map 1. That means the Weehauken squad will have the advantage in choosing map number 2. Now we just have to wait and see what that map type is, what that map is going to be.
This Geico ad is intended only for chocolate lovers.
Our chocolate house is a dream come true.
Just like Geico is a dream come true for helping with homeowners insurance.
A toast to Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
I believe it will be another escort map. So Jonah, what escort map should we be seeing from Weehauken?
If I'm Weehauken's coach right now, I'm thinking about maps that favor my individual players' picks.
Okay.
I'm thinking about Yellow Demon's Doomfist and how I can maximize his potential on that Doomfist hero. So maps that do have a high rollout point, perhaps Watchpoint Gibraltar, something that allows the Doomfist to have a very large playground where he can use his abilities to effectively control the payload. It might be something that they could look into.
And they have to make sure that they're playing around the Doomfist as well. Even if they do enable him with a certain map pick, if they're not playing around him properly, then the map means nothing. And here we are. Oh, it's actually a control map here.
Looks like we have a change in format all of a sudden.
We have a control
that's
map
all
here.
right,
It's
because
beautiful.
Weehauken has chosen Ilios. We're going a little bit off script, but that's all right. Impromptu and impromptu never hurt anybody.
I mean, maybe it did. Improvisation is a dangerous game to play.
Did you take any improv classes at school?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I just talk, and whatever comes to my head, I say. And sometimes it works out, and sometimes, you know, it do be like that.
Yeah, live and learn.
Living La Vida Loca.
All right, back to the game anyway. After that nice meme, let's go to Ilios. Here on this, we have one of the most infamous maps in the Ilios pool, Well.
Now, Jonah, Well is a interesting map to say the least. Having this incredibly large pit on the center of the point where you have to contest definitely creates some unique compositions that you may not see on every other map.
I'm looking at a Lucio and a Roadhog Orisa, the pulls, the boops, the movement, the displacement
Afara
abilities. Maybe even Afara. These abilities that are able to move the enemy heroes around and displace them from where they want to be. Push them into that well, make them sudden death, make them go out of the game, and then reset and let your team get the advantage.
And also we have to see how these teams will be able to reposition around the well. The well creates an incredibly difficult piece of terrain to work around, and if your team gets dove on, you have to dance around it. Let's see how it goes.
Bayshore High School coming out with that Far like you were talking about, as well as an Orisa and a Roadhog, meaning they will have 3 abilities that will allow them to displace Yellow Demon and the Weehauken lads.
Here we see I Need Healing on that Far like we talked about. She's ready to frag out, and she takes Headlights Orisa out. On the other side, we see Yellow Demon getting a kill on the Wobbly Turtle, but all for naught because he is taken down by Glass. I Need Healing destroying Brigitte like everyone in ComQ loves to see on stream, and now going for the other Farah on the team. Takes out Doom Sarbiter. This is I Need Healing show, and she is dominating everyone. Lovely boop off the map.
Clean Farah play.
That entirety of the first point, I think, was won by I Need Healing's Farah alone.
Definitely right there. And looks like Wobbly Turtle heading back to spawn from that Hanzo. Chooses to go for the McCree, seeing that Doom's Arbiter on Weehauken has changed over to a Farah zone and goes for these shots. Isn't hitting them, but so close. He does the shake scream to make sure that his aim is being reset.
Oh man, honestly, check the mouse, check the mouse. Check that out real quick.
He's just shaking it off. He's shaking it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off. We're watching along with the Roadhog going for a sick pull throughout the team. Unfortunately for him, he is not able to land that hook. Odd Gecko doing what he can to get the odd hook out of his team. We're watching I Need Healing, the star of Bayshore High School esports right now, getting some incredibly clutch Farah kills. Will it persist throughout the rest of Well as Rek is laying in the fire? Doom Sarbiter trying to match it, but Wobbly Turtle just absolutely obliterates Doom Sarbiter, and now that Farah battle in the sky is incredibly uneven. I Need Healing is going to have full reign, and we see she gets a nice barrage down on the headlight. Unfortunately, though, Master Things responds with a kill and whips out the whole hog, trying to obliterate the entirety of Bayshore, but Weehauken cannot get any kills. Master Things is almost down, but he's kept alive just barely by Nash's Moira. Ooh, that was a close one.
It looks like Bayshore right now is taking advantage of the map. They push the Arista shield.
I Need Healing dropped.
I Need Healing does drop, but the res should be able to come in here from Boreal. But it doesn't seem to be coming out, as her body may have been too far up for the rest of Impossible. Right now, Rek and the boys from Bayshore are holding up as far as possible, allowing this McCree to have free line of sight onto the enemy Pharah, as trades from both McCrees come out on either side.
Yeah, honestly, Yellow Demon McCree is going to be the focal point for winning this matchup. And as I say that, the right click does not pay off. You went for the RNG, and it did not pay off in your favor at all. We're watching as Bayshore looks to demolish this point. They have Wobbly Tree and I Need Healing tag teaming the entirety of Weehauken's lineup, and now it's just a matter of time until Lucio drops, and Ace did what they could, but unfortunately for them, it looks like Well goes over the Bayshore High School.
Ooh, I Need Healing on this far, landing consecutive double direct hits mid-air versus her Pharah counterpart, means that she is able to secure not only her team's first fight, but also the follow-up third fight that occurred on point.
I Need Healing is putting the entirety of Bayshore High School on her back right now, and it is doing wonders for them. Weehauken does not have an answer for this Pharah. They have gone with Yellow Demons McCree. They have gone with their own Pharah on Doom Sarbiter, and neither has been able to successfully eliminate I Need Healing.
All right, we're headed into Lighthouse, though. Weehauken High School, maybe they need something here to stop I Need Healing's Pharah. Maybe they go for a Widowmaker. Maybe they play more around their McCree.
Maybe they just focus on point. Don't let the Pharah get any shots from the sky.
That's definitely a possibility, as we see Weehauken High School come out with a hamster of their own.
Ooh, let's go. Our first hamster of the day. Let's see what Hamtaro can whip out. A beautiful little creature going for some shots early on against the Pharah of Bayshore High School.
Yeah, Bayshore running these tanks is far more grounded on the point, whereas Weehauken has the ability to spread out and create a lot more space as a 2-for-2 trade comes out.
A beautiful hook by Master Things, taking out I Need Healing. They choose to res Wobby Turtle instead of I Need Healing, probably a better choice. And now it looks like Bayshore High School has a stronghold on the objective.
Yeah, with that stronghold on that objective, Bayshore High School with these grounded tank lines, this composition plays into their favor now, as they're able to stand behind the Reinhardt shield and get free damage onto Yellow Demon's Pharah. I Need Healing will still have the Mercy with her, allowing her to basically remain healed up in the sky. As we spectate this Pharah versus Pharah battle, let's be interesting to see if she can get the knockoffs, but he stops dangerously low. The Roadhog is dangerously low, but she picks off Ace's Lucio in the meantime.
And Wobbly Turtle matching that kill, getting Yellow Demon's Pharah out of the sky, and pays for it with his life, albeit not that impactful, because I Need Healing reminds everyone whose team this is, and she is absolutely obliterating Weehauken High School.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Weehauken can utilize this whole hog. Roadhog's ultimate that is coming up. It's at 97% right now on your screen. He's just arrived at that ult percentage, that ultimate rather, and now they're looking to use it to win this fight.
Unfortunately, though, Weehauken will have to wait as Ace gets picked off by Wobbly Turtle. One of the deadliest aspects of that McCree kit is the burst hit scan damage that can come out. Lucio poorly didn't even know what hit him, unfortunately.
Yeah, Bayshore High School, though, they have 64% on the point. They're nearly there to 100, and they have 6 ultimates. First off, the Shatter drops. It's a follow-up 3 kills. It's a 4th, and they still have 5 ultimates in their bank.
Oh man, Bayshore High School has the supporters going wild right now. They have the thunderclaps going. They are making the noise, and it is getting much, much harder for Weehauken to mount their comeback. Their backs against the wall. 14% to go. This is do or die for Weehauken High School. Can they come out, and can they reclaim this point, or will they be going home?
Master
we have 7% left.
Master Things needs to be able to touch and use his Roadhog ultimate on the point to zone his enemies away, but it looks like Headlight on the hamster touches point, has a great hook, comes out down the reptile of Odd Gecko, removing him, but the great high noon, the electric cowboy comes out as the hamster drops his mines on the point, zoning the rest of the team. Weehauken is on the point. They are going to get kills until...
A huge Pharah ultimate from I Need Healing, taking out 4 members of Weehauken High School. I Need Healing. You need to change your name to I Need
All right, Bayshore High School setting up a rematch of their first winter semifinals now.
Yeah, Weehauken High School, they played a valiant series, but unfortunately for them, Bayshore will be moving on to the losers finals.
All right, as we see here, the double direct forward hit from I Need Healing, and I believe she follows it up by pushing and concussing modding this Roadhog away in the map.
Definitely a huge reason for why they were able to pull out the win. What's up, guys? You're back looking at besties here. Just finished that beautiful game between Bayshore and Weehauken. Jonah, let's get some thoughts. How'd you feel overall about that series? What'd you like?
I think the lads from Weehauken need to take a little bit lessons from NJIT and Rutgers. Maybe they need to go to college because these New Jersey teams did not show up to play today.
Well, you know, that could just be a few different things. Maybe they weren't fully prepared. Maybe they didn't practice. Maybe the meta's not in their favor.
Definitely.
That's why they need to keep working. That's why these high school teams need to keep persevering, even when things don't look too good, because esports is just starting off right now. And you know, next year down the line, Weehauken may show up to this tournament. Next time we have it, just roll through it.
The advantage.
When you invited me to Temple Run, I was expecting an easy jog, not sprinting from a demon monkey. You know what is easy? Going to geico.com to see how much you could save.
You get in esports in just a month's time is just so exponential for your team to grow. Those players can be taught, they can be coached, they can learn on their own about how to play the game better. They can decide to dedicate more time. Perhaps they need to do something in their gameplay. Perhaps the peripherals are not as great. And if you need better peripherals, what better place to get them than
HP Omen?
HP Omen.
Oh, wait. HP Omen? That place? Why? Why would you say that?
I've been using an HP rather, as long as I can remember since I was a wee lad.
A wee lad in the HP land?
Yes, HP land. HP Pavilion was known back then. Now it's HP Moment though.
Oh, wow. So you've been there from the start.
I've been
We're
there
down
since
here
day
in
one.
Brooklyn, the home of the hipsters, and you, my friend, are the HP Omen hipster we need to support and love them.
I'm just not going to say anything to that.
Unlucky. I tried my best.
Well, I think people appreciate it, but, you know, it just lost on me.
Well, it's like we talked about, you know, I'm taller than you. It's hard for you
Yeah.
to catch everything. Some things just will go over your head.
Things you say just go right over my head sometimes.
It's okay, and I don't know, maybe things you say go between my legs. Would that work?
They like go into your chest.
But then I would be absorbing
It's like
it.
say it with your chest.
But wouldn't I be absorbing it then?
Sure.
Because then, but if I absorb it, it's not going over my head. And
Wouldn't you have to be a superhero to absorb what people say? I feel
Do you
like
need a
that's
superhero power to absorb words?
in your chest, yeah.
Well, how can words physically hit your chest?
Well, they hit your ears, right? And they.
But that's not your. Honestly, I'm done with you, Joe.
All right,
I'm tired
back
of
to-
this.
back to the
We're
cool-
moving. We're
back
moving
to
on
the
to
high
a
school
break.
games.
You need to stop. We're moving
Go
on
to
to
a break.
When we come back, we will be seeing our losers finals take place. We'll be watching
The rematch.
the rematch that we have been waiting for. Do not miss out. Do not touch that browser.